Okay, so it would appear that Kanye West's mental health crisis is coming to a head. Quite literally, Kanye West banned from boat company in Italy after exposing his bum. Exposing his bum, about the most British headline I've ever read in my life. Showing he ass. For all my American audience, you're welcome. He's been banned from an Italian boat company for exposing his bum with wife, in inverted commas, with wife Bianca Censori. I guess it's in inverted commas because they think he's not mentally capacitated to actually enter into the bonds of marriage. Legally, it has no validity. He's out to lunch. You can't marry anyone when you're doing stuff like that. Kanye West has faced the consequences of his public indecency after being banned from a rental boat company in Italy. I wonder if all the Tucker Carlsons and Candace Owens of this world, God bless them, but I wonder if they're reflecting on their softball interviews that they did with Kanye over the last year or so, when they thought Kanye was their guy, because he stood up to the woke mob, right? He questioned the narrative, and Tucker Carlson had him on his show. The media have called him crazy. Is he, though? Or is he just telling us some uncomfortable truths? No, he's crazy, Tucker. Very crazy. He should be in a facility of some kind. The All Falls Down rapper was snapped with his trousers down and bub exposed while enjoying a boat ride. Enjoying a little too much. Enjoying a boat ride in Venice in August. Oh, how romantic. The images looked even more suspicious as his wife Bianca Censori crouched between his legs while he placed a hand on the back of her head. What a gent. Who said chivalry was dead? Following the release of the photos, Kanye, 46, he's 46, you shouldn't be getting he's 46, and Bianca, 28, faced calls for them to be arrested for public indecency, while locals were previously angered by his wife's fashion looks, which have included see-through outfits. Yeah, look at that, as gaudy as you can get, it's disgusting. I agree. Arrest them! But don't get me wrong, I don't want full-on Sharia law, but I also don't want this. Could we have somewhere in between Sharia law and this? The Goldilocks zone, if you will. Thankfully, I live in a place now where that kind of thing would not be tolerated. You can't dress like that in northern Spain. No, sir. No Billy Big Bollocks up here. We'll try that in a small town. The rental boat company, which welcomed the couple on board, say they are now banned from future trips with them. But how are all of your employees going to know it's them? They're a pretty inconspicuous couple. I'd keep a picture up of them in the reception at all times. We don't serve gondolas to these individuals. They may, however, if they wish, peruse the souvenirs in the gift shop. The ban does not extend to other departments of gondoliers or us. Hopefully they wouldn't get up to any funny business in there. Start dry humping each other all over the gifts. Snow globes shattering all over the place. No, please, you animali, don't fuck on the snow globes. A stereotype, I know. In a statement, a spokesperson for Venezia Turismo Motoscafi said, on board, the driver had to keep a lookout for traffic and he did not see these obscenities. If this had happened, he would have immediately disembarked and reported the transgressors to those in authority. I'm sorry if I've caused any offence with my accent, but chill out, Italians, alright? You're so hot-headed all the time, just calm down. Not everything has to be a big, display of emotion. In addition, there was a third person on board the taxi who accompanied Mr. and Mrs. West, who obstructed the captain's view to the stern in any case. The stern? What were they on, a fucking cruise ship? Why do boat people get to use all of this fancy vocab? Just say the back, the stern, the poop deck, the gunnels. Take the helm, lad. It's a steering wheel. Please, my child, she fell off the side of the boat. Port or starboard? It's believed the company was referring to a woman who had been chaperoning Kanye and Bianca around Italy. Chaperoning? Well, she can't go alone. She must take a chaperone. A lady would never attend such a meeting unaccompanied. It's her first time performing fellatio on a gondola. In their statement to Daily Mail Australia, the business continued, "We completely dissociate ourselves from such acts and behaviour." Yeah, they didn't want people getting the wrong idea, that was part of the experience or something. We don't provide that service. We don't know, and we don't want to know what other gondola companies get up to, but here at Gondolas R Us, we have standards. The only happy ending you'll be getting at Gondolas R Us is when you are safely returned to port. Mr. West and his wife will certainly no longer be welcome on board our company's boats. One critic tweeted, "Kanye is so weird." Yeah, you've noticed. He sloot shames his exes, but it's okay for him to get a bebob in full public view. Hypocrite? I love people's hot takes in the comments. I'm sure he requested it too. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Or should I say Shylock, the Merchant of Venice. Very topical, very funny. I'm sure he requested it too, because she doesn't look happy. Yeah, I know I wouldn't be. A fat ass, all sweaty, he's wearing a scarf. Oh, the flavour's locked in. Also condemning the couple, another critic said, referring to Kanye's ex-wife Kim Kardashian, "I don't know how Kimberly put up with Kanye's behaviour for so long, TBH. Props to her for protecting their children, because I'm pretty sure they don't need to see it. They don't need to see set up pap shots of their dad getting a public bow jab in Italy, or in any other country for that matter." To be fair, those kids are going to need to be protected from a lot of things. Who's going to tell that critic? The Kimye family really live in a glass house in that sense. One other added, Kanye did all that Christianity talk just to get caught in 4K getting a bob in the open. SMH, shake my head. I recently learnt that meant shake my head, you know. What I find hilarious about Kanye West is that everybody tries to rationalize everything he does, whether they're criticizing him or supporting him.
Slow down. Get out of there. Who's been stealing your thoughts?
When he's clearly just mentally ill. Kanye and Bianca have been jetting around the world this summer with destinations including Japan. While the gold digger rapper, a song by Kanye, of course. I'm down with the rappers. While the gold digger rapper was spotted arriving in Dublin, Ireland over the weekend. The couple are reported to have married in January this year, but it's believed they did not obtain a marriage certificate that would make their union legal. Oh no, how tragic. It's like Jane Eyre, isn't it? You know, it's like Jane Eyre. Spoiler alert, by the way, if you haven't read it. I recommend it. It is like Jane Eyre, except if it would be like Jane Eyre if Mr. Rochester and Jane weren't the ones who were trying to marry each other. Instead, it was Mr. Rochester's schizophrenic ex-wife who's got chained up in the attic, escaped from the attic, went to town, found some gold-digging little fuckboy in a factory, and they couldn't get married because of the bloody paperwork. Anyway, it matters not, doesn't it? I mean, in the eyes of God, I'm sure they are... I'm sure God loves them. Anyway, that's all I've got time for, I think, today. There's not really much else to say about it. Let me know what you think about those kinds of acts on gondolas or in other places. Actually, probably best you don't fill my comment section with that kind of stuff. Use innuendos, cheeky innuendos. We'll have a laugh, won't we? And I'll read them. Yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks. Like, share, subscribe, by the way, if you haven't. I always forget to say that. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.